when you get into the part where you have to live, you don't know whether you're doing your nationals or your states or your international, but you'll be working for railways since 2 years. So this is also I got it through sports quota itself. I went casually, broke the record, came back, and I started looking at the clocks. I felt like something is missing in my life, like some.
So chocolates were his inspiration for
Yeah,
skating.
yeah. Most of them don't know what is weightlifting as well. Don't stop from trying your best.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Dreams to Reality, a podcast presented by Mangalore Budding Talents. Today, we are not just lifting spirits, we are talking about someone who literally lifts. So get ready to dive into a power packed episode into the world of powerlifting.
Am I dreaming? No, I'm living in my dream.
Now we have had dancers and now we have powerlifters. Clearly, we love celebrating all kinds of talent here. Today's guest is someone who's not just strong, he's record breaking strong. He's made his mark in the national and international stages, and he's here to share his journey with us. Let's give a warm welcome to the incredible Adarsh B. Atawar.
Hi,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All good. Okay. So before we begin, I just have a simple question for you.
hmm
That is, what advice would you give if you were to meet your younger self?
I would I would tell him follow your path and rest will all fall in place.
That's great. So, Adish, to get into the main thing that you're doing, that's powerlifting.
hmm
So, when did you realize that it was your calling?
Basically, it's like uh, I was into skating, all those things and all before, and I had to stop because of my ninth and tenth, which I'm not that serious about. And when I went into diploma after that, I felt like something is missing in my life, like some extracurricular activities which I would like to bunk my classes and go. And after 1 year, 2 year, I just started powerlifting because my brother was in the same field before, and slowly, I got more interest, and then I started lifting heavy, and I became more serious and serious and serious.
That's amazing. So, your brother also has been an inspiration to
Yeah, my
you.
cousin brother, he
Oh.
used to lift in his like prime time. Now he's an lecturer in a SGM college.
Oh, that's great. Okay, a big shout out to his brother too. So, congratulations to him. I have a very simple question that is, what's the difference between weightlifting and powerlifting? I'm sure most of us want to know the answer
Yeah,
for.
most of them don't know what is weightlifting as well. So weightlifting and powerlifting are two different sports, but it comes in a similar category. In weightlifting, there are two main events, which is the snatch and jerk, and one is sorry clean and jerk, and one more is snatch. So those are the two events, and those two events have three attempts, and which is the the attempt which is maximum or the best will be added on with the other best, and the total will be given the medal. And in powerlifting, it's about like there are three main events, which is three main compound events actually.
Okay.
One is the squat, bench press, and deadlift. So these are the three things, and same way the best of the each will be added on together, and the total will be given the overall champion.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for clearing that out. So, to get to know you before powerlifting,
hmm
so how was your childhood like?
Childhood, I would tell notorious, tied to the window in the school
Oh,
and all, and yeah, I had to get fed from the hands of vice principal as well. You know what I mean? These are like monkey business all. So yeah, I used to skate that time, and from the I guess from UKG I started skating until I was in ninth, sorry, seventh, I guess, seventh or eighth. I was skating, and I have represented in national school games.
Wow,
all those things
that's
and all.
amazing.
And yeah, it was all good, but sometimes you have to see, like you don't know what's in the future and all.
True. And so you're a two times world champion and a
Hmm.
one-time Asian champion.
Yeah.
That's insane. So, what was the atmosphere like when you represented our country?
So like first time when you go to a international stage or something like that, you feel that kind of nervousness, like who will be there, what kind of lifters will be there, which and all countries are coming, like how will the fight be over there in the stage. All those things were there, and while going there standing, doing the, like when you get into the part where you have to live, you don't know whether you're doing your nationals or your states or your international, but you'll be doing your stuff. But once everything is done and you will be standing in the line to receive the medal and the India anthem plays, it's like something different, the goosebumps coming on the hands, all those things and all. It's very different. You can, like, you want to cry but you can't cry. Like, people will be watching you.
Wow, that's really inspiring, to hear the national anthem and representing your country in the world stage. So, what's your personal best?
uh like equipped or classic, like powerlifting has two event, which is equipped and classic.
I think we all want to know everything about it.
Okay. In powerlifting, like first let me tell about the equipped and the classic part. So
Okay.
equipped is basically you will be having lots of resistance. You'll be like using a suit for squat, bench press, and deadlift, and you'll be using knee wraps, all those things and all, which people use force to tie it up and all. Put gum tips to put the suit on and all, and that will like leave scars on your body all the time,
Wow.
like whenever you train. So it's more of a painful way to do powerlifting. And classic is basically raw strength. You'll be having a kneecap, wrist strap, and a singlet. That's all. So it's basically raw strength. This thing you will be doing much more than the classic, like the loads and all, but much more painful as well. So if I guess I'll send you some photos and all later on.
Yeah, sure.
We'll just see what's classic, what's equipped.
Sure.
And in equipped, I have done around 275 kgs of squat and 137.5 kgs of bench. If I have to tell meet best, not the practice wala. And deadlift, I have done around 275. That's also meet best. And it's not record exactly. It's world record 275.5 kgs is the world record. So I'm trying to get that this year. Let's see what happens and all. And in classic, I've done 202.5 kgs of squat, which is the national record.
Wow.
And
Congratulations.
thank you. 110 kgs of bench and 260 kgs of, I guess 260 only. Yeah, 260 kgs of deadlift, which is also a national record.
That's
That's
amazing.
an interesting story. We'll keep it for later on.
Yeah, sure. We would want to know. Okay, congratulations
Yeah.
on those personal best. That's amazing to hear, and we're really proud
Mhm.
to hear it. And so, what's your secret to all of this? Do you have anything?
Like initial days or the current now?
Currently.
Currently, it's like what to tell? Good proper diet, good nutrition, supplements, all those things, and little bit of extra medications, all those things and all are there, like Ayurvedics and all. It will help a lot. Like
Okay,
we need to have that extra strength, so we need to have something extra within.
that's nice. And so, you're also working, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, could you tell
Okay.
more on?
So I've been working for railways since 2 years. So this is also, I got it through sports quota itself after winning my first world medal. So interesting part is like very few people get into the railways, and many people try to get into the railways through sports quota. So they exactly don't know what is the procedure, how to do it, and all. So I would like to give little bit of information through this. And so basically, railways. gives sports quota job to all athletes, including powerlifting and rest of the weightlifting, athletics, everything, boxing, everything. So there are some criteria to reach. So if you have an international method, basically now the federation is not affiliated with the government. They're trying their best to get affiliated. Once it get affiliated, the national certificates also have value to get into the job. So currently, the national certificate is not having any value to get into the job. So you need to have either an international certificate or All India University medal certificate to get into the railways or any kind of government job. So once you get the first preference will be given to the international certificate, then next will be given to the All India University. So once the railways put up advertisement or talent quota, whatever it is, in the newspaper, telling that there is this kind of job for these kind of people and all. So the link will be given, or there will be some address so that we can apply for the job. And in the notification it will be written like which category is getting the job. Like different categories are there in powerlifting, so which category will be getting the job, and what level of job it is, either level 2 or level 3, like that, level 1, like that it will be there. So once that has been given, we apply for the job, and we need to have that proofs and all, like the certificates, education, qualification required for it. Once that is done, document verification happens. Then after that, trials will be done. In the trials, we have to match to the previous year's inter railways top three or top five position. We have to get as much as higher in ranking.
Okay.
So once we match that, if they feel that this guy has a chance to get medal and get team championship, or they get medal for the division in railways, then they select you, and rest of the procedure has been done, like the medicals, all those things. Then the joining happens.
Okay. So it is a long
Long
procedure.
process, very long process.
Okay. Usually people are like, huh, you do this, get into sports quota, and you
Yeah,
will,
yeah,
huh?
it's not that easy.
Okay. So that's the reality
You
behind
need to
it.
have both, like the education qualification as well as the
The sports ranking.
yeah, credibilities for
Correct.
those, the load, whatever it is. Like people give their name, but they come back after giving the trials and all. That's not good. Like, they have to get into those ranks. Like they have to know what they're getting into, like whom they have to compete once they get into railway. So they have to match that level of performance when they get into the railways as well. So
Right.
then only the jobs and all will be much more easier to get.
Okay. So again, congratulations to
Thank you
you.
for that.
It's amazing to hear about your story, and you're having. I mean, you've participated in so many events,
Hmm.
and you have so many events lined up, right?
Hmm.
So how do you manage such a demanding schedule?
Uh, Basically, see, right now I come like from the international, I come back. So if I have international in the next month, I'll see how much gap is between from the international to the national, like whether it's 2 months or 1 month gap or something like that. I have to schedule each, and like body requires rest and both practice as well as rest. So I like keep on scheduling like which event should be done, because the calendar will be released in the month of January itself for the international as well as for the nationals. So we'll know what when will come, and according to that we schedule our this thing. Majorly, it's like once I got into the railways, I get a lot of rest, around 2 3 months of rest and all. After that, will I start my schedules and all. So if I was before that, I used to do all the competition like equip, classic, bench press, all those things I used to do. So there was no space in between state, nationals,
Oh,
internationals, all those things. So it was very bit difficult before. Now it's like I get more of a rest compared to before. So yeah, it's fine now. The
nice.
performance is also increasing now.
It sounded so cool when you said that I see the gap between international and national.
We have to
That's
know for the
amazing.
scheduling and all.
Right. So, how does the powerlifting lifestyle work? Like, how much does it cost, to reach that international medal?
Uh, to be frank, the powerlifting lifestyle itself is expensive compared to the rest of the sports, I feel. Even bodybuilding is also expensive. Uh, so in powerlifting, you like I spend around 70K a month because I don't know to cook. So I order what subscribed meal from outside and all, and supplements. and medications for general health being and organ support, all those things and all. So it cost for me is monthly expenses around 70K. And international, I feel that if the once the government gets involved, there will be some factor like subsidy factors, like 50% we might have to pay, 50% the government will pay or something like that. But current condition, like we have to pay for the whole expense, the tickets, the stay, the entry fees, the WADA, the dope test fees, and anything miscellaneous like traveling in that country, eating food, and all those things and all. It's seen by us itself, so it does not include with the pack of what we pay. So, like for example, if a competition uh, is there in Istanbul or Turkey, which I've done, so I paid around 2.5 lakhs, 2.5 or 2.75 lakhs for that, and it includes only the stay, travel, and the morning breakfast was included, but the hotel did not provide, and tour from the room to the this thing, the hall and back, that was been provided, and rest of the stuff was ours, like what if the eating part, and if we have to go outside, or if we miss the bus and we have to catch a cab, all those are our expense, and it all almost reached around 3.2 or something, all the expenses included. So it's very expensive compare, like for the needs and uh, all the expenses and all are like not just like before. I used to do only one international meet or something like that, but now I've like this year I'm planning to do around two international meet, plus in one international meet only I'm doing two events, so it will cost the double in that one particular event itself. So it's like all expenses are very high, and I have to manage all those things. I have to like ask for sponsorships, or dad will help me out some way or the other. So yeah.
That's, I mean, there's so much whole lot of
Yeah,
expenses
but
behind
more
achieving.
than coming, it's going.
Okay, so Adarsh, I have a question like any funny or interesting stories from your early best wins?
Early best wins, like you want the fun or the interesting one?
I think both.
Okay, the fun part was like the recent one, that 2025, the classic nationals which I've attended in Punjab. So it's like I'm doing my warm ups for the deadlift. Everything has been done. I'm just chilling around, going places. Like still 10-15 minutes were left for the event to begin. So I'm like backside, they were setting up for a dog show and all. The what is that? The breed thing and all is there. No, they give
Yeah,
a medal and
dog shows, yeah.
so they were setting up for that, and like I'm just basically looking over there. I'm fond of dogs, like very big fond of dogs.
Oh, that's
Okay,
nice.
so I was like looking over there, and people are like, "Your event is going, and what you're doing over here." Like after that, I went to the stage. Basically, the record was around 232.5 kgs. It was being made, and my openers were the first attempt was around 240 kgs. I broke it in the first attempt itself. I went casually, broke the record, came back, and I started looking at the dogs. It was like
That's nice.
it's like I felt like I'm doing like working out in a gym or something.
That's a nice flex, actually. Okay, so and you had another story to tell?
Yeah, interesting. Like the best fight I had was with P. Suresh in the Interrailway. That also happened in 2024, Mumbai. Like he is one of big legend I admire, but my idol is someone else. Like my brother is itself my idol, but I admire him because the way since the when the 2013 nationals which was held in Mangalore, I saw him. I just basically went to see. I went to eat actually in the competition. Free food. What is there? We go have food. So I saw him lifting 59 kg body weight, lifting 300 kgs of squat, and got admired. And like one side it was there. Even I want to do all those things, and all, but I was doing skating at that time,
Oh.
so I did not consider powerlifting as a field. Then from there, admire became competitor. Sorry, admire became a path to follow. From path to follow became a competitor. Then I became a champion. He was the second place, and he is almost like 21 years, like 21 times he has become best lifter of India.
Wow.
And people thought no one is there to compete against him and win a medal, like get break him from that streak. And I came into the place and I was casually doing my stuff, and my coach was seeing all the calculation, how to beat him, what load to put and all. I just basically went. He was like, "You have to do this, do or die. It is all those things," and he was telling. And I did. I went casually. I did the stuff, and later on, after everything was done, I came to know that I took a lead by 2.5 kgs.
Wow.
So that
Amazing.
was an interesting fight for me, and something I would keep in my memories for a long time.
That's nice. That's actually inspiring, to beat the motivation that you
Yeah,
had.
exactly.
That's so we are proud of both of y'all for making our country proud.
Yeah.
Yes. Your coach, that is Shri Satish Kumar Kudroli,
Yeah.
an Ekalavya
Mhm.
awardee. So, how has he played a role in your life, and what's the best piece of advice he has given you?
To be frank, I have many coaches in my life. From my brother to Satish sir and the current ICF coach as well, the railways coach. So Satish sir has played a major role in my life because for the long period of my journey, he was there until I joined the railways. He was there with me. So he was training me and guiding me towards like what competition to do, what competition not to do, and what and all the nutrition. Like each weather condition is different in each countries, each state as well. So like what kind of nutrition you should do after the body weight is done, all those things. And like he gave me a lot of insights regarding powerlifting, even small details when it comes to like small details matter in major lifts also. So he has given all the small insight like here and there, and he keeps on pushing me to my limits till now. Still now, even after being in railways. So he's playing a big major role in my life.
That's nice. A great mentor
Yeah,
is plays a major role in
yeah,
a
yeah. Yeah.
success story, right? Yes. So, for a sweet question, who's been your backbone throughout this? Like you said, your brother, and then anyone else you would like to
Uh,
mention?
my mom and dad, it would be the first people to thank because mom, even if I do all those nut and all, to I need that, I need this and all, she prepares even in the early in the morning or in the night or midnight and gives it to me. So it's like first they will be like they were like when I got into powerlifting and all this, he won't he won't do this for a pretty long time, just 3 months and he'll leave. Because after skating I've done a lot of sports, football, tried even throw ball, volleyball, all those things and all. But max to max 1 month, 2 months, that's all. So it has mom and dad have supported me even they know that I won't continue it for a long time and all. So they play a major role. Dad, of course, he does not know to show love, but he shows love through money. So
True for
he's a big
everyone.
financer in my life. And anything if I tell that I'll be doing this competition or that competition, even when I was in Chennai, the initial days when I was in the railways, the salary were pretty low, and I could not afford my living over there because the powerlifting lifestyle itself is expensive. Forget about going international for the trips, this thing, events and all, national events and all. The lifestyle itself is pretty
Okay.
expensive. So like at one point I was like literally gone low, not depressed, but low, all those things and all. That time, dad was like, until I'm there, you keep continuing. Until I'm there, I'll support you. All those things. Even if he is not able to do, he has given that hopes. So I'm still continuing, and he's still arranging whatever is required for me whenever I ask him.
That's
So it's
amazing.
there. Like those two are the main part. Then all the coaches I would like to thank, like from my brother Ashwin, Vinod Kumar, then Tilak, then uh, Chandranath Shetty, Satish Sir, then Anup Bangera, then the current ICF coach Shanmugam, and the previous ICF coach as well, Vinay. All these people I would like to thank, and Vinod Polar. He was played a major role in getting me into the railways. Like he is there, a kid is there who can beat, and he was the one who introduced me to the people and tried to get me into the railways. So I would like to thank him as well. So yeah, the list is end done.
That's amazing. We also would give a special thanks to his mom, dad, brother, and all the coaches that he mentioned, for building Adarsh and making him a true gem of our country.
From notorious kid to
Okay. So, you said your brother is a role model, right?
yeah.
So, can you talk more about him too? We would love to know what role he played.
So he was one of an athlete, like since I used to stay in my grandmother's place for like once in twice a week or something like that. So I used to see his father waking him up early in the morning at 4:35 something, he and his brother, and they used to run the whole street and all and come back, all those things, and and I like casually waking up. For me, I did not have any pressure that time. I was very small. So I used to see them all. Then my brother started doing wrestling. Then like he was the one who took me through the path of the sport. Like seeing him so much dedicated, I feel like even I want to do all those things and all. So from wrestling, he started weightlifting. From there, he came to powerlifting, and at I guess which year I don't remember, but he is an international level lifter. He has gone to Hong Kong and won gold in Asians. So
Wow.
he's there. Then the path changed. He started studying from notorious kid. Even he started becoming a serious kid, and he started studying all those things and all. Now he works as lecturer in SDM Law College.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if
Nice.
currently he's volunteers, or I can't tell volunteer. He is a referee in powerlifting, state level referees.
Oh, like now he
Yeah,
does that?
currently.
Oh, that's amazing
So like someone is there still.
to look up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. Okay. So, what are your hobbies outside of powerlifting? I heard about Pilivesha.
Filivesha is, I wouldn't call hobby.
Yeah.
It's like I love to do. Like even when I was coming here for the podcast, I saw the Mangal Devi's temples procession and all was going on. So I was like, oh, Tiger Dance. I put Spotify Tiger Dance and I was coming till here. It's like it's one I would tell love towards that. And hobbies, if I have to tell, I would tell I do little bit of spray painting, all those things and all.
Wow. Nice.
I used to play instrument, but currently I'm off track from that.
Okay. Which one?
Tabla, all those
Wow.
percussion instruments and all.
Nice.
Then dancing is there. Of course, tiger dance is there, means of course people will know to dance. That's all I guess.
Okay, nice. What about the upcoming events that are lined up for you?
Yeah, the upcoming events are like this year I've done with my national classics. So the upcoming event is in like in the month of May. Mostly, I have inter railway, which is the most important for me because that gives bread on my table, keeps bread on my table. So that is most important. And after that, the national of that particular inter railway will be held in Karnataka, Davangere in the month of June. Okay. And I've already sent my nomination for the upcoming international, which will be held in the month of July, and that's in Japan. It's called Asian Pacific and African Championship. It's not just Asian Championship; it's Asian Pacific and African Championship. So from the three localities, people will be participating. So I've given the nomination. I have to wait for the international nomination, like who and all are participating in that. So in that event, I'll be doing both equipped as well as classic in the open class, and the fight is good. I hopefully I make some Asian records as well. And after that, in the month of November, I guess I'll re-apply. Like I'll apply for the World Open. Last year I could not because the India was banned because of the doping. Like a lot of people got caught internationally for doping, all those things. And so India had been banned for 1 year, and it will be lifted in the month of June or something. The
Oh,
ban. So in the month of July, I'll do the Asians, and I'll plan for the World's Open in the month of November. So if the India was not banned, I would have done the World's Open last year, and this year I would get selection from the World's Open for the World Games. So the World Games is a big thing like Olympics for the powerlifters.
okay. So, like you said, India was banned.
Mm.
So, one whole year gets wasted, right? So,
Yeah, it
what
does not get wasted. Internationally, you won't be able to perform. You will
international?
be able to perform only till the nationals.
Okay,
It was only banned for the open class,
okay,
not for the rest sub junior, junior, and the masters. It was only banned for the open class.
okay.
So people who were in that open class had bad luck last year, including me.
Sad. Okay. So, anyways, you have upcoming events, like
Yeah,
you said. So, all the best for
thank
that.
you.
You spoke about skating
Yeah,
in the beginning.
yeah.
So, how was that whole experience like?
Skating was basically I used to do skating because I used to get chocolate from my mom. Like initially, like when I was in LKG, not even LKG, before that only. I during my birthday, someone gifted me a tenacity skate. So I used what I used to do is from one corner of the house to another corner. I used to push from the door to door. So I learned to do that, and I got interested in skating.
Wow.
And once what happened is like during the LKG in Sharda Vidyalaya, I studied in Sharda Vidyalaya till 8th standard. So in the when I was in LKG, they had a class for skating. So basically, in the auditorium, I was like pushing, 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 and I was going like, ma'am got impressed and called my parents and
Wow.
like put him to the skating class. He is good at that, and they still tell me a guy named Adi, I guess you used to call him Adi. So he's pretty tall, like like this. If we have to see him. Okay, so he he was like literally a national level, I guess, national level medalist in skating,
Wow. Okay.
and he's pretty fast. And I'm me with that small skates. I'm trying to block him, like he should not go forward, like that and all. Ma'am found it very interesting, and she was like put him to the skating class, and from there the journey began. Small steps, and I used to get for chocolates for better performance. If I do better performance, I used to get chocolates and all those trips and all with the family. It
Nice.
was good.
So chocolates were his inspiration for
Yeah,
skating.
yeah.
Nice. So now for a serious
Mm.
question. So you represented our nation.
Mm.
So what was the your mindset like? And another additional question I would like to add is, the country has like huge expectations when you're in the national
Mm.
stage. So how did you handle that pressure?
Um, See, one thing is people don't know much about powerlifting, and it does not come in any of the TVs as well. So if someone does the live, like the official federation, they have their own YouTube pages and all. So they do lives and all. So it's like people who know about powerlifting, they just watch, and they know me like I do equipped. There is no much follower in equipped and all. The classic and all has huge following in powerlifting, like the literally a huge following and all. Okay, so I wanted to do classic. One more reason for that, to get more followers. So I went like the initial time. I was like very scared, and no one is there to help and all. Because for equipped, at least you need around 3 to 4 people to be with you, like to tie the wrap, to hold your leg, to put the costume
Huge.
on. Yeah, so it's like a huge thing for me. For all the equipped people, like you need to have a perfect team who knows to tie the knee wrap and all properly. So there are few time where I convinced someone to come with me to the competition. Even he was a competitor, and so that even I get benefited and even he gets
Yeah.
benefited. He'll get so, but the flight were different for us. So
Oh.
he had to land one day after my event. So all those things and those and all are more nervous things which makes me more nervous. Then it's like you don't know whom to trust over there in the internet. But still, the Chinese Taipei people and all literally helped me out with the costume, tying the knee wraps and all. They were there till the end of the meet, and they have become my good friends now. Chinese Taipei people from Japan, all those people and all are very good friends now with me. And like one nervousness is gone. Like if I go to some country and if no one is there, someone will be there to help. And before it was not like that. Initial days and like you go like who's gonna tie. And there was a time also the first which I did was Asians, okay, in Turkey. There it's like everywhere if you see Indian only. The competition was held for Indians. It was like a national, not international. So many people were there. And during the equipped powerlifting, people are doing powerlifting but no one is ready to help. Indians itself,
Oh.
then no one is ready to help. Then someone saw me doing, and they felt like this guy has good position, he'll get gold medal. Some guy came helped me, and done. Otherwise I would have been like up and down, then I would have fainted and fall over. Like it's like pretty bad when it comes to teaming up properly and all. So that matters most for us when it comes to powerlifting. Good team. If good team is not there, you get nervous. Good equipment, good setup over there in the competition stage. So that matters. Even in my last year's nationals, the equipment was not up to the standards. Messed with my brain, and I had to like up and down it became, and I lost all my focus in the game, and I did not perform well. So it matters for us. And international now it's been comfortable for me after going there. So yeah, before the jitters and all, who is there, who is not there, who can support, all those things were there. Then slowly when you make friends over there, everything goes away slowly. And if no one is there also, you will be like, if I go alone I'll do and come, like that confidence will come.
So you've got that
Yeah, yeah,
confidence
yeah,
now. So you face a lot of ups and downs,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
And about the unity part that needs to be addressed,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
you said.
exactly.
So another important question that is, have you faced? Obviously, I think you may have faced injuries or sickness and all
Mhm.
those. So how have you coped up with that?
So that part is very serious when it comes to risk management and all kinds of sports. You see sports which have weight classes, or sports which have lot of weight controls and all, no, they have a lot of risk management or risk when it comes to reward. And you know that recently in Olympics also,
Yeah.
the wrestler, she had to go through a lot because she was not allowed to participate in the national this thing, the final,
Yeah,
because
finals.
of the weight cut and all.
Yes.
So it plays a major role. Even when I am in off season, I go around 66, 67 and all, my body weight goes. And I have to cut down more and I have to come into the 59 class. So it basically you have a lot of injuries. And currently I'm sitting in front of you with injury itself.
Oh.
Like after yesterday's sessions and all, it's like big. It plays a major setback when small injury happens, because your focus will be on the injury instead of performing better. And like expenses for the treatment, all those things. At least we need to get checked up once a month or something like that. What injuries we have, all those general blood test, urine test, all those things and all. Because when you start cutting body weight, you start like you stop with some certain nutritions and all, the fats, fibers, all those things, carbs. So it either something or the other will be deficiencies will be there. So it plays a major role. And everything, recently my father forced me to do a blood test also, everything is in the red.
Oh.
So like it's like once the competition is done, we'll be focusing more on getting recoveries and
Recoveries.
more of the cartigens and all are there, no? The cartilage,
Yeah.
between the bones and all. It starts getting dried up and all. The wear and tear is more.
Okay.
And in the future we might have arthritis, all those kinds of big injuries and all. Currently people tell what age people have, you will get it now
True.
itself. That situation is not far
Far.
from now. So it's like, once you get into the sports like professionally, it is not about fitness, it is about wear and tear. Like, you are equal to people who get drink and like people who drink and smoke once you get into the professional level of sports. So it's people who wants to get into fitness, be in fitness itself, don't get into the sports, and that's what I recommend. And I would tell, if you're into professionally like bodybuilding, powerlifting, weightlifting, if you feel that you're not enough, or you're not able to cope up to that performance level, you can use the performance enhancing all those PEDs and all. But there are few people, I wouldn't tell their names and all. They just put PEDs for the fitness. They want to look good in front of public and all, and they use PEDs and all instead of playing with your health. No, play like, have a good life, have a good fitness life, and stay longer instead of pushing your body to the max in now in this age itself. So yeah, that's it.
That's very, interesting because for us it's like Adarsh B. Attawar, the great powerlifter. But then there is so much behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The backstory is, so much struggles and
Mm,
all of the, need to have
yeah,
patience and
exactly.
yeah, right. So it was quite nice knowing the story. So for a little bit of fun round, let's play this or that.
This or that, like,
This or that, like I'll give you two things. You'll have
okay.
to quickly choose one and tell me which one would you
There is
prefer.
timer and all for that.
There's no timer. You just have to, tell
Okay.
soon. I mean, don't take much longer. Then it won't be this or that. Okay. So first question. There's
Mm,
just five questions. Okay. So the
okay.
first one is squats or deadlifts.
Deadlift.
Amazing. Protein shake or Mangalorean seafood.
Protein shakes.
Wow, you gave up Mangalorean seafood. Okay. Early morning workout or late night session.
Late night sessions.
Nice. Heavy metal or pump up Bollywood music.
Pump up Bollywood music.
Wow. Okay, and the last one, gold medal or a new personal record.
It it's how to tell it. It's not this or that. If you make a record, of course it's a gold
Gold
medal.
medal, yeah. Right, okay. Thank you, Adarsh, for being such a competitive sport. It was quite nice knowing you, and your whole story is a testament to the power of dedication and hard work. You have literally made your dreams into reality, and we have enjoyed talking to you on this show. Any final words of wisdom for our listeners who are chasing their dreams?
I was a notorious kid. A lot of people, even from my school days, lecturers, teachers, most of them have told me that I won't be successful in life because of my naughtiness or whatever it is. And there were people who spoke behind the back. And even after facing all these backlashes and all these comments from the teacher or the people, I wanted to listen something good. And I'm standing in front of you, like, with this world medal, representing India, making people proud. So my only advice is for you: people will speak a lot behind your back, people will put you down, pull your legs, all those things, but still don't lose hope on yourself. Keep do what you do what you like to do, and of course God will see something through and make you some give you something better in life. And life is more, you can experience, you can make mistake now, you can correct it later on, but still don't stop from doing mistakes, don't stop from learning, don't stop from trying your best. That's all.
Thank you so much, Adarsh. That was really inspiring to me too. And the journey that you shared is testament to what's possible with lot of passion, dedication, and a whole lot of hard work. So, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. Thank you for being here with us, and we had a blast. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for inviting me for your podcast.
What an incredible guest, right? Adarsh has shown us that with enough grit and determination, we can achieve anything that we set our mind to. So keep dreaming and keep making it big. If you loved Adar's story and want to hear more such inspiring tales, do subscribe to our channel, Mangalore Budding Talents. And this podcast was presented to you by the chill vibes of Sleep Stories, and our goodies were provided by the awesome Purvi Dry Fruits. Share this episode with your friends, family, and let's keep celebrating the talents.